Molly, good morning.
Good morning, Wayne. While our state isn't necessarily a populous one, it is rich in resources that both fuel our nation and serve as its breadbasket. Those resources are a driving force in our economy and also our tourism. We are joined now by the Secretary of the Interior, Ryan Zinke. Mr. Zinke, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Well, great to be with you, Molly.
Okay, let's start right off. We've got some exciting news that you're going to share with us about two of our wildlife refuge.
We're actually going to open up moose hunting. Across the country, we've opened up about 30 refuges, well over 200,000 acres. And refuges are a part of our system. Public access is an important part of our lifestyle. You know, I grew up in Montana, right across the border. My family's actually from Lincoln, so there's a great relationship between North Dakota and Montana, as you know. And,
all right, well,
part
welcome
of it,
home.
Well, thanks. It feels a lot like home. You know, a part of our legacy is to enjoy public lands, hunting, fishing, and across the country we're opening up our refuges for public access and hunting, as they should be.
All right, next question. Since taking office, you have significantly rolled back Bears Ears Monument. Here in North Dakota, there's a proposed Meridian refinery near Medora and Teddy Roosevelt National Park. We want to know, are any of our park lands in danger of the same fate?
No, but look at the Bears Ears. First of all, it was 1.5 million acres. After we restored 400,000 acres of wilderness, after we restored an entirety of a forest, national forest, back to forest, the revised boundaries are still larger than Zion and Bryce Canyon combined, and there's not 1 square inch that left federal protection. But we did open up hunting, fishing access. We make sure that the public has access to their lands. So the media narrative somehow that federal land is being sold or transferred is quite frankly just fake news.
I mean, it was a pretty significant rollback of the borders, though.
Well, when 1.5 million acres and how it occurred, you know, every member of Utah delegation, both Senate, House, State House, and Governor, you know, all supported revising it or actually eliminating it. We did not. 155 monuments. The president asked me to review them. We did. 4 monuments were recommended to be revised. I think being larger than Zion Canyon and Bryce Canyon combined and not having any 1 square inch removed from federal protection is fair. And you have to listen to the local voice. The president has made it very clear. And North Dakota voice matters.
All right. Yesterday, you met with the Fort Peck tribes. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, the Indian tribes have a lot of challenges, opioids, economic development, and Interior, I had the responsibility and the honor to represent 573 federally recognized tribes. From Montana, I know the Fort Peck. Now we're going to do a swing into the Mandans, go down to Lakota Sioux, say hello, listen to the challenges, listen to the opportunities, and get to know. A lot of Indian country is face-to-face relationships. So going around, and we're going to go all the way down to North Dakota or South Dakota as well, and end up at Sturgis, the National Cemetery, which BLM's expanding for the pay tribute to our veterans on Memorial Day.
All right, can you give us a little look ahead at the Williston Basin Petroleum Conference? This is the big reason you're here. What can we look forward to in your speech?
Well, the president has said energy dominance, and we're well on our way. Today, this country, I'm pleased to announce, we're about 10.6 million barrels a day. First time in 60 years we're exporting liquid natural gas. Infrastructure is well on its way. And look, energy, the U.S. does it better. It's better to produce energy in this country under reasonable regulation than watch it get produced overseas with none. Economy makes a big difference. Energy is a big driver of the economy. We're seeing that. And lastly, from a former Navy SEAL commander, I don't want my kids ever have to go overseas and deploy and fight for energy. We have it here. And I know that you don't want your children as well. So morally, economically, and environmentally, it's better to produce energy in this country. And look, our economy is moving forward, and North Dakota is a big part of it. No one does it better than North Dakota.
All right, Secretary Zinke, thank you so much for your time, and we look forward to more coverage on this later this week.